Alright, this is the Lord of Sin. Welcome back to Season 1, Episode 3 of my Android Merchant Let's Play. We're going to continue on. The captain's name is now changed to Captain Amongst Shadows. We're still playing on casual entropy. And I'm going to continue on. I've now moved to a slightly different recording space, so hopefully this won't be too overpowering and you can still hear the game audio as well. I do have a timer on as well, so I'm going to try to keep this around 20 minutes as before. Let's go ahead and take a look. We don't have any missions going on. And look at our contacts. We did gain the Zenran commander as well, although we already had the military commander, I believe, from before. But what we can do, since we're still working on this merchant gameplay, is go ahead and visit this politician again, so that we can try to get more missions going. Now, there's also currently going... Oh, a merchant stopped us. Alright, we're going to acknowledge them. If you look here, we're right where I've got this down here. It says contact disposition is currently friendly. 4. Modified from their base disposition of neutral. 1. So because they have a base disposition of neutral, they're not hostile to us. And therefore, because of our reputation score, which is currently 58, and it's over 30, we can acknowledge them. And that does not give us anything. It gives us experience, but we don't have to deal with any kind of combat or anything else like that. And we do have one trade permit, as I'm highlighting right down here on this line. Trying to use it as a highlighter as well. We are decorated a military rank of 1 recruit as well within Clan Mach. And the ship and quadrant both operate with the same faction, so we're good to go there. Go ahead and continue on. And before I move forward on this, we still need a ship name, by the way. I didn't get any reply back from anyone as far as what the ship name should be. We're going to open this up. We are currently still in a trade ban with Alta Mesa right now. I'm trying to not set off the... There we go. I'm trying not to set this off. Let me go back over here. So because we're currently in a trade ban, that's why I haven't picked up any trade goods just yet. Because I don't want to deal with... I mean, I can still trade with other people, in the Atlas as well. So let's go ahead and look. So, for example, right now we have a refinery here that's a independent refinery we could trade with if we wanted. We can also do an independent orbital station, and we do have Javet as well here, a tradeway, as well as Syndicate Reichart as well, or Reichart. Some people say Reichart, some people say Reichart, and here's Kadar as well. So technically, if we really wanted to, we could trade with any of them. And looking here, we're currently in an alliance with Kadar, as well as a trade war with Steelsong. So we wouldn't be able to trade right now with Steelsong or Alta Mesa, but we could trade with Javet or even Reichart, because we're not currently in any kind of issue with them as well. Let's see here, looking through, we also have, so it shows here again, we have the rank 1 with the military, and we have 1 Star Trader permit, trade permit rank. So let's go ahead and go back here. I'm just not going to do that until after the trade ban is done, just so I can kind of show off how that really works, where that's concerned. We're still on the mission of just trying to grab more missions to gain up, because we already have 144,000 credits, as you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Let's go ahead and gas up here. Take a look at the news. So, Clan Alta Mesa and Kadar Syndicate began a spy war. Alright, gonna fuel up, gonna repair, heal, spice people up, and what you want to do, if you don't have missions going, then you want to trade this, and now we have 2 people who leveled up. I'm going to go to filter and choose leveling, and Cecilia Lemus, our current quartermaster, has leveled up, and what we're going to do is continue on up to level 5 here with her, and then go to next. And then we've got Sergeant Scruffy, who has leveled up now, and as our mechanic is also level 5. So what we're going to actually do is look at the other one. He does have a latent skill, as you can see here, in pistols. If I really wanted to, I could grab him, classically trained, so he already has 10% accuracy, as you can see in our traits down here. Scruffy is a scrappy guy, so that helps there. And what I think I will probably do next time that he levels up is we're going to grab a military officer or commander, or pardon me, pistolier perhaps with him. Again, I didn't want to do a whole lot of combat per se in this playthrough, but we will have to deal with some combat as well. Now, we currently have one of our skill check tests right here, skill save tests, careful testing, but we're going to grab discount repairs so that actually saves us for repairs when we have to deal with them going to any kind of port. So those are those done, and I'm going to go back to the all, there we go, and come back out here. We're going to go ahead and meet with Karvall Lewis and see what kind of missions he has currently going. We could actually deal with trading into the trade ban itself if we wanted to go against Alta Mesa. So let's just take a look at what those are. A total of 6 jumps away for 126,000 credits. And elements within Clan Alta Mesa are plotting against him. We must spy on the 3 Clan Alta Mesa worlds to uncover specifics about the vague threat. So that gives us the first jump is 54,000 by itself. But before I do that, I want to actually take a look at our electronic score, which right now is 152%. Technically, we could probably do that, even without actually having any true spies aboard. So, I mean, let's go ahead and try it anyway. We'll go ahead and take that on. I don't think we have any intel records. Oh, we do have intel records to sell to him, but I'll be honest with you, if we look back over here at our contacts, our merchant buys intel, and he has less personal rep than Karvall Lewis does. And then our fixer has almost the least amount of personal rep, and he also buys intel. Now, he's 26 Astrocrom units away. We're probably actually going to sell those to Roland instead, just because it's going to be more effective to sell them to Roland to bump up his personal reputation score. How many do we have, by the way? We only have just the one, and it's about the current trade ban that we're involved in. We're going to head and take this mission. It's going to take 6 jumps for us to do that, so 3 for the first jump itself to get into the Dark Gambit, which is the Reichart quadrant on this map. Only because I'm familiar with this map as it is. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. We're going to accept it and hit continue. Come back out, and we're actually going to go set a waypoint to go talk to Roland before we dip out. Now, because this has so many jumps, that's why I'm not going to select another mission right now. And I'm just acknowledging to get through that one with him. I'll go through those screens slower if I absolutely have to when it comes up. But, yeah, because we are only dealing with that one larger mission for 126,000, we're going to spend some money getting there and getting through it, because we're most likely not going to pass very many of those tests as it is. In fact, we can do another spy, which I don't really want to do, especially with that -4 ship encounter on the left. Let's go ahead and jump in here. A fuel, so we'll take that, come back down, and let's go ahead and visit Roland and sell this intel while we still have it, while the iron is hot. So Kadar is currently winning that trade, the alliance, pardon me, it was the alliance with Kadar. So this will actually help out a little bit. 11 plus 11 influence max for helping out another benefit connected representative to Roland, which is Alf Lewis. So now Clan Malcolm New Prison Warden Alf Lewis gained 1 influence. Our contact fixer Roland Lamont gained 3 influence. We gained 6 personal rep with Roland, and our faction reputation has reached the maximum of 30 for selling intel to Malcolm New. I'm not worried about selling the intel. It's just more a matter of getting that personal reputation up, because the effective reputation overall is what's going to help. But let's go ahead and take a look at the trade ban missions he has there. 3 steps away, and that's a sleeper cell. Controls an inactive agent who's been secretly living on the untamed surface of Betelgeuse Prime, pardon me. It is time to reactivate the sleeper Swift brand and plant him as an enemy in Clan Alta Mesa world. I don't want to deal with that one. We're already going to have our hands full with this current mission. So let's go ahead and take a look. What were the other areas here? Let's see. That's Kadar. That'll help because they'll recognize our. They will recognize what we have, and that's a luxury population. And we are currently at an orbital station or indie farming. Technically, I could sell some stuff from we're at the orbital here. So if we were to buy some stuff, like for example, synthetic food or clothing and water purifiers. Water purifiers do quite well. So we'll buy those for $59.94. And before we dip out from the mission, which the mission has a contract of 5 years, so it's going to be a little bit before we would do that anyway. This gives us a prime opportunity to do some trading in between the legs anyway. So what I'm going to do is go to our atlas, and I'm going to scroll down to that luxury population and navigate over there, and we can sell that off really fast before we dip out. We did fail a command test and ran into an independent pirate. Now, this is what I want to look at, because they're in a paladin, they're in a smaller ship than we are. We have better attack accuracy, and our range capabilities outclass the enemy ship, our boarding capabilities outclass the enemy ship, our attack accuracy, and even our escape capabilities, but they are a faster ship. Now, we have a little bit more, we have slightly less hull points than they have. And if I take them out, I can lose, we already have a cargo hold 45% damaged. Huh. You cannot gain rep technically with independence, but you also can't really lose rep with independence. If I were to attack them and then destroy them, I could steal the cargo that they have on board, because I do have 15 more slots down here in my cargo slot. 35 out of 50. So I have 15 more available slots to be able to take any cargo that they have. And I could do that, but if I were to destroy that ship, I would lose morale as well. So we're not actually going to pick on them this time. We're going to fight, but we're going to go ahead and leave, because I don't want them to take the clothing that we have that we're going to try to sell. So what I'm going to do is use my escape maneuver over here. So we're escaping. We're going to choose a talent. In this case, we're going to choose sharp steering, which buffs the range change of 15%, plus 15, a 10 plus 10 escape for the next 3 turns as well. We're not firing on them because in this case, I could if I really wanted to, but it's usually when I'm trying to escape, I don't like to fire. Now again, I still have the fast speed on. They hit us a couple of times with some torpedoes, and we got out. Let's go ahead and look at the ship report. Bridge is functional, but 50% damaged, which we're going to fix this stuff as soon as we land anyway. I only have about 7 minutes left on this episode because I told you guys I would try to keep them shorter. But if I can do it this way, then I can probably get a 3rd episode up this week too. I can't make promises on that though. So let's go ahead and go here. And we're going to land at the luxury pop. Let's go ahead and expand here. Sea fuel, which we can refuel. We'll heal people. We will repair the ship. We will spice haul it up. I usually like to minimize this and then pay people there. Now let's go ahead. Oops, my bad. Go back here. And they will sell this. We're going to make 2,975 profit, roughly, on it. Oh, Malcolm New and Steel Song. Oh, yeah, because it's... Oh, that changed. Well, let's go ahead and do that. We can repair the Steel Song reputation. As a matter of fact, let me pull this off to the side and see what we just lost with them. So let's scroll down to Steel Song, because we did trade into the trade ban itself. Because of that trade war, I forgot completely about the trade war. So we are now a wanted criminal as far as Steel Song is concerned. But we will repair that. That's not too much of an issue. Let's go ahead and look at the 2 people who actually did level up. And that was Paige Rendak, one of our gunners. So let's go ahead and grab Elusive Barrage, which actually prevents pursuit. So we can try to escape, for example, because that's early game. That's what I like to try to do, is escape, even getting away. If we take a little bit of damage, we can repair it like we just did and go that route, but it makes it harder for them to actually pursue us. And then we have Penelope Menson, which is one of our other gunners, and we're going to grab Bullseye Certainty. We already have one of those. Disarming Sabotage, Meteor Defense. Let's go ahead and grab Meteor Defense, because you can never have enough of those talents for storms, and Meteor Storms are also are storms as well. So let's go ahead and go back out here, and let's go ahead and waypoint, and then navigate to try to head out for our first leg. And let me see how much time I have left on my timer here. About 4 minutes to go. Alright, first jump. We passed that one quite well. Took 5 days. We only used 13 fuel. Now that we're not in our initial quadrant, we could probably do some trading out in this area too. So we don't have anything here, but we do have a luxury community there. We have an industry right there. We do have a refinery over here and an orbital. So what I could do, there's an industrial with Zenrin, which we have a contact at. What contact is that? Oops. Yeah, this will work anyway. So let's go here. Shreveport Zone. Our smuggler. 10 reputation, 19 influence. And that's an industrial, high-tech industrial. Let's go ahead and go over there and visit really fast. Let's go say hi. Didn't grab any, I don't have any intel to sell her, but maybe we can get a very like type of thing with her. Let's see, let's check this. Intel leak, credit skim, ship encounter, credit skim. Let's go ahead and try it. Hey! 2 records detailing Clan Zenrin's movements and secrets in this part of the quadrant. So that'll give us some benefit. We can actually sell this smuggler as well. And we're good with Zenrin as far as our positive rep is concerned, so we really don't need to do any patrolling. Now, there's a ship danger there, so I'm not going to take that on. We're going to go ahead and land. And D is refueling for 1,000. We've got enough money right now. We're going to go ahead and take it. And then we're going to go down here and see if she'll buy that intel. It's not going to give us a whole lot of rep, but it will help out. So she gained 1 influence, and Smuggler Princess gained influence by contact, and a Spice Runner. So she has some really decent contacts in Clan Zenrin. Oh, because she is Zenrin, my bad. I thought she was Mach for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. Alright, and you know what? If that's the case, let's go ahead and see if we can buy a trade permit with Zenrin. That gets us our foot in the door, at least a little bit there. And what kind of missions does she have? For Spice Runner, base prep. That wants us to grab ready-to-eat meals. This one wants us to do a code breaker. And I don't want to do either one of those because that's going to keep us away. I mean, granted, we have 5 years to complete this other mission, but I don't have a whole lot of time to be able to do this recording. So, or not a whole lot left. I should have bought some goods. Alright, this is what I get for trying to zoom and multitask while I'm doing a very limited time recording. When I'm playing this game, we're not going to take that now because of those. Don't have enough fuel. I have enough fuel. We have 1 member who's dangerously low health and 1 crew member unpredictably low morale. So let's go over here and deal with that really fast. This is 16 danger quadrant. That's why. What did we lose over here? Explosion by repairing component. So somebody doesn't know. Oh, averted. What is this one? Sorry. Mysterious illness is sickened crew. And then accident in the void engine field. Not good at all. Reasonable Star Trader and laws benefit everyone. Star Trader and Gravelike. Gonna take care of what I need to take care of here. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to comment your questions, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. We have 4 people who've leveled up. Let's go ahead and level those people up really fast. Rutger Brimstone Vomit. Brimstone Vomit, one of our junior navigators, has upgraded. We already have this, so we're not have to worry about that. We are going to grab a fast getaway just so we have a way to escape better than just sharp steering alone. Another pilot we have here. This is Ika Lee. We're going to grab her and grab an additional sharp steering because again, you can only. I mean, I feel more comfortable having at least 2 of those. We have Man the Maker here, who is one of our E-Techs. And I'm going to grab, let's see, storm shielding, just because I don't want to have to deal with storms there. And as soon as I do this one, that's going to be the last one. So Elizabeth Lumoth, we're going to upgrade her here as well, and grab, let's see here. While patrolling a system, we'll grab Supremacy of Firepower because it helps us remove a risk card for patrols. Something we're going to need to actually start repairing that Steel Song reputation. So there's that. We're going to come back out here. We already looked at those. Military Patrol, which we could get away with, I guess. Loon. Let's go ahead and let's see here. No, those are all -1s. Not really too concerned about a -1. So we ran into some smugglers. We gained 5 rep with the Loon for dealing with them. Lost 1 rep with Mocknu, our home original faction. But what we're going to do in this case, this is what I wanted to show you. So again, looking down at this line right here. Contact disposition is suspicious, -1. Modified from their base disposition of very hostile, -3, because they're smugglers. So what we're going to do is we're going to bribe them out until we get, oh, I guess that's going to be it. Until -1. In this case, if we weren't mock already, then we probably would have lost reputation with them. But in this case, we did not lose reputation with them. We still gained experience, and we already have military rank and the trade permit as well. So we're good to go. We could have honestly just surrendered to them too. That's something that I'm probably going to show the next time around. And I don't know why I hit the repeat button. But we gained some experience, and we earned 2,232 credits for rescuing a ship. Let's do one more. Let's roll that one out. Always try to roll your -5s out. If you ever see a -5 card, if you only have one, because you can only use one of those talents per turn, then you want to use it on that one specifically. Ran into another merchant here, and it's a Reichart merchant. In this case, we're already good neutrality with them. And what do we have? Do we have any rep? No. So we're just going to retreat. Alright. So that's going to be the end of this episode. We are prepped to go to the next area, and I'm just going to do the jump, and then that's where we'll start is the next one there. Again, this is the Lord of Sin for Sin's Arcade. Thank you all very much for the support that you've given me thus far in these episodes, and I'll keep these episodes as short as possible, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so. So I thank you very much for that. Again, don't forget, if you have questions or concerns, send them in the comments, and I will answer them as quickly as possible. Join the Discord. The link will always be inside of either the Discord description or inside of the comments there, and you can stay ahead of the game. This is Lord of Sin, again for Sin's Arcade, saying thank you, and good luck, and have fun out there.